Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on MU just 8 days ago, to be exact on August the 10th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $883.5 at overnight session. And at this point my main assumption was that as long as this asset is inside this type of ascending triangle pattern, and as long as it doesn't break the level of support of previous swing low, we have all the chances to hit higher price targets around $1,000 and $1,040 mark. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Micron, and I made my previous video when this asset was at this point, and since I made it, it broke first level of support, but it didn't break this previous swing low, and we still had a chance to hit higher targets. And the breakout above, let me delete this triangle, the breakout above this level of resistance, this yellow line, happened exactly as I predicted. And guys, take a look right here. If I make this line longer that I drew, as you can see, I drew it back in a days, and you can see it in my previous video. If I draw it longer, you can see that this asset hit exactly this level of resistance, and for now the previous level of resistance became the level of support. So as you can see, technical analysis works perfectly well. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you what was the reason of its most recent price action, why Micron had a substantial sell-off during yesterday's session by more than 10%, and why this asset is, well, as you can see, it had a perfect bounce out of this level of support. So first of all, let's pay our attention to the general sentiment related to Micron stock. And to do so, just type in Google search bar MU stock and switch to new stuff folder. You'll find several recent news, and let me pay your attention to just a couple of them. And I want to tell you that the most recent sell-off of Micron is the result. Let me basically quote you several bullet points. The decline followed a broader drop in semiconductors stocks, including SK Hynix and SanDisk, amid rising bond yields. And the second article explains pretty much the same. Micron Technology shares stumbled 7% to close at $940. Leading a broader semiconductor sector sell-off driven by surging treasury yields, geopolitical escalation, and AI capex doubts. Rising risk-free rates discounted tech valuations and sparked concerns over corporate financing costs. Additionally, soaring crude prices fueled secondary inflation fears and increased rate hike probabilities, triggering institutional capital outflows. Technical analysts indicate 20% downside risk with the next key support level near the late July low of 740. So guys, this forecast is quite bearish, but if we take a look right here, if we take a look at the forecast from the analytic firms, we still have the consensus analyst price target that is set at more than $1,500 with an upside potential of more than 66%. And this is the average forecast among 47 analysts. Definitely, this asset still has substantial room to grow, especially if you pay your attention to the price to earnings ratio on trailing 12-month period. It is just 22.9 points. It is basically very low PE ratio compared to other stocks. So let's take a look at this article that is published on Yahoo Finance, and that is titled, wait a second, I will show you. Will Micron stock jump another 200% by 2027? History has a clear answer. And guys, the long story short is yes, this stock can hit much higher targets because we still have extremely high demand in DRAM memory chips, and this is basically the only way how the AI infrastructure can work and can work efficiently. That is why, guys, the companies like Micron, especially with its extremely low PE ratio, might benefit out of these market conditions. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first let me remind you that all chip stocks are extremely, well, they are quite similar in terms of its price action, and not only US stocks but also Korean stocks, and Korean KOSPI index might be the driver of well, might be the predecessor of movements of semiconductor industry in the United States of America. If we take a look at KOSPI index, wait a second, KOSPI, we can see that the last trading session right at opening lost about 6.7%, and then it was a sideways movement. But at the closing price, at the closing period, you can see that this asset had a substantial improvement in its price. And you might wonder, what did happen at this very point? Let me show you this. One of the main catalysts of this movement was SK Hynix, and they announced that they will buy back $28.6 million worth of shares in 3 months before cancellation. So it is a very good and bullish sign for all companies, who can afford to buy back their shares and to cancel it, because the rest of the shares will have much more value, intrinsic value, because of the lack of supply. And that is why, guys, let's switch again to Micron. We have a very good movement to the upside right after KOSPI index, right after Korean market closes, and this asset MU hit the range of support that I marked previously, and from the lowest point to its highest point, it already gained 4.5%. So guys, what should we expect next? If I zoom into the most recent price action, this is a very good and impulsive movement with a very high volume, overnight volume that well, that shows that potentially this trend might continue. It is forming some kind of bearish divergence on a 1-minute time frame, which means right before market opens, we might see a decline in its price. But if the level of about $915, $920 hold, we might expect the trend continuation. And if I zoom out to hourly time frame, guys, let me show you that we have 2 possible counts. We have this quite relatively bearish count, because we might see another leg to the downside. The C leg might land lower than this previous swing low, and we might have this bull count. And for now, guys, it looks like we are in this range. And how we can be more sure with our forecast. Definitely we have to see the level of support of about $920 to hold, because if this level holds, we have all the chances to have this as our bottom of the fourth wave, and we might see another leg to the upside to complete the fifth wave. Unfortunately, it is not the best length of wave 3. It is not even one-to-one extension of wave 1, which means wave 5 should be even shorter than this movement to the upside. But if it happens, guys, right after the top of the fifth wave is formed, we might see another retracement and then another leg to the upside that will try to retest its all-time high level. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you.